Kit, it seems like a long time since the last game. There's been a few players away on international duty, but you still had quite a big group to work with over the last 10 days or so. How's that all been going?
Yeah, it's gone really well. Obviously, we've got a couple of the new boys in, Richard Stearman and Ryan Fredericks, who've been able to integrate. Obviously, Joe Lewis has been slightly longer, so those boys have really got used to the way we work and become a good part of the group very quickly. So that's really positive. A little bit frustrating as international breaks often can be. You don't get your full squad of players to work with, but the boys have gone away for their respective countries and done some good work there. So looking forward to getting everyone back. It's obviously playing a bit of a waiting game, make sure everyone comes back fit and well, which you certainly can't guarantee. But we're very hopeful, and certainly the news so far is that everyone's fine. So obviously Tim Ream, Sean Kavanagh still need to come back in yet, but other than that, it's all looking pretty good.
And for Blackburn on Sunday, it's an early kick-off, 12 o'clock. What are you expecting? You know how Blackburn are going to set up against Fulham. What are you looking for?
Well, I know Gary Boyer very well. He's a top lad and a very good manager, Gary, and he's had to work under difficult circumstances there. But they'll be well organised, they'll be physical, and they'll know their roles and responsibilities without a doubt. I watched them the night before we played Rotherham. They were at home to Bolton, and it wasn't the best of games, to be perfectly honest, but they'll fight and scrap for everything, and they've got some genuine quality. And obviously, in Jordan Rhodes, they've got a great goal scorer as well, which is always a bonus to have in your side. So it'll be a tough game, but again, I'm looking forward to getting all the boys back tomorrow. We can finally do some actual team shape and some work on what we want to achieve. So
you're training again at Craven Cottage. Does that really help with the preparation for a game?
I think it can do. I think also when we got some new players in who've never played at Craven Cottage for Fulham, it's this is our home, and it's quite good to make players feel like that. We've got 4 out of our 5 games this month are all at the cottage. So it's and I've said before, I want to make Craven Cottage a fortress. I want to make it a place where our fans turn up feeling that the team's going to win, and having that genuine belief. I want the players to feel exactly the same. It is our home, and we should view it as such. And it's a great place to play football when things are going well. We need to make sure things go well, and it's sometimes that feeling at home in your surroundings can play a quite a strong, significant part in the actual results that you achieve. So the two things sort of go together. So it's chicken and egg scenario, but we'll try and do the right things in the preparation. Getting the boys set pieces are quite a big thing at the cottage as well, because the run-up's not different in all 4 corners and not easy. So again, a little bit of practice there, and those little things could make a difference come a match day, and that's what we're hoping for.
We talked previously about the importance of now getting off to a really good start, given that you've got the squad that you wanted and the acquisitions that you'd targeted. Not having all of the squad together, does that make it slightly trickier for you on Sunday?
Well, we couldn't, say a Tim Ream and a Richard Stearman have never met. Yeah. So tomorrow will be the first time they've met, let alone done any work together. So, but yeah, it doesn't make life easier, but I'm not complaining. I've been delighted with our acquisitions. Some of them were a bit later than ideally would have liked, but we've got real quality in the building. Top professionals, good players, and really good lads. So I'm really pleased. So I'm certainly not going to moan about a little bit of lack of preparation maybe for this game. It's fine. We'll crack on, and we'll do our business come Sunday.
And the loan window now open. Are we likely to see any more faces coming in prior to that closing?
Well, we're looking, but again, it's difficult. We're very close to doing a sign, which I said about before, on deadline day. But it was reliant on other clubs getting the people in they wanted, which they didn't do now. So Premier League clubs aren't likely to, can't get anyone in on loan now. So, their situation probably hasn't changed. So they might well be unlikely to loan players out now. So again, we've got other targets and other people we're looking at actively. Whether we get them or not remains to be seen, but we'll certainly try. And again, if it's someone who's the right person who we think can enhance our squad, we'll get them.
And the Crawley Town game, just a word on the first 45 minutes that Scott Parker has played in for quite a while. That must be very positive. It was a strong team that you put out, and it was a good result in the end.
Yeah, it was a really good fixture. It served the purpose perfectly. You know, a few of the new boys got a run out. Joe Lewis, Richard Stearman, Ryan Fredericks, and Scotty coming back from his injury. So it was a great game for that. And a few of our younger players got a run out as well. You know, young Dennis and Josh Walker from the under-18s. So it was good to see them. Great experience for them to be on the pitch with Scott Parks and Jamie O'Hara second half and players like that. So it was great for them to get that opportunity. So it worked well, the Crawley fixture, in lots of ways. Great to see Scott get through his 45 minutes. A little bit sore afterwards, as you would expect. He'd been out such a long time after, you know, quite a serious operation. So. And
how important is he as a captain, as a leader off the pitch as well as on it?
Yeah, he's obviously great to have around, and you know he's one all the players look up to. You know, sort of Jamie's come in and made an immediate impact. But, you know, Scott Parker is someone who Jamie O'Hara looks up to from their time at Tottenham and just from what Scott's achieved in the game. So he's very important to us, you know, not just for what he can do for us on the pitch, but also on the training field and in and around the dressing room. You know, it's the whole dynamic of a football club that needs to be correct, needs to be right for you to be as successful as you can be. And Scott plays a big part in that for us.
And George Williams ready to kick a ball, I hear.
Yeah, Georgie, unfortunately, because he had a very slight setback with his hamstring, he wasn't quite ready for Crawley. He'd penciled in for Crawley all the time, but literally 2 or 3 days setback, but it would have made it then 2 or 3 days too soon. So when he'd been out so long, it wasn't worth taking the risk. And I wouldn't do that with any player anyway. But now he's got the good training under his belt, George, and he's raring to go, so he will feature for the under-21s. Probably only a 30-minute cameo as his first one back in, but he'll play against Stoke at the Britannia on Saturday.
So all in all, things are bright. 3 points on Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, everything's going in the right direction. There's a lot of hard work being done in and around Motspur Park by a lot of people. It's all going in the right direction. Ultimately, it's all about getting wins, and that's what we need to do.
Wish you luck.
Thank you.